book of John, chapter 12 and verse 35. Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. Then Yahweh Shai said unto them, Yet a little while is the light with you. Walk while ye have the light, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. While ye have the light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. These things spake Yahushua, and departed, and did hide himself from them. I'm going to stop right there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. So this lesson is going to be centered around staying in the light. All right, staying in the light. All right, the light being a representative of this understanding, this truth, this wisdom, this knowledge that we have through Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai. All right, this is the light in this dark world, man. And the world is becoming darker and darker as time progresses, man. It's going to become that way more and more until the Lord Yahweh Shai returns, man. All right, Yahweh Shai is that light, man. You see? So we got to do whatever we can to fight to stay in the light, man, to stay in his word. Yahweh Shai is the word. All right? It tells you that in the scriptures. All right? This word is light. Yahweh Shai is the word. Okay? This world is dark, man, meaning, it's void of light, man. There's nothing but wickedness all around us outside of this truth. Outside of the word of Yahweh, which is Yahweh Shai, is darkness, man. The people around you are in gross darkness, man. And this darkness is closing in. You see what I'm saying? You see? Darkness, it represents death and confusion, man. So let's get a quick precept on this darkness that's out here, man. That's increasing. All right, here we have the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, starting at verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. He's talking about the Israelites, man. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. All right, mainly you elect out there. All right, the light of the Lord is shining upon you, man, shining through you. You see, and that's what's preserving you, man, in these dark times, man. And it's gonna get darker, man. It says gross darkness, man. The people are becoming more and more wicked as the days progress, man. All right, and you got to stay in the light, man, lest you be devoured out there, man. All right, you don't want to be caught up out there in that darkness, man. And I'm speaking spiritually, of course, man. You see? Because what lurks in the darkness? All right? Murderers, serial killers, man. All kind of criminals and weirdos and psychopaths lurk in the dark, man. Death lurks in the dark. And there's a lot of shit out here, man. There's a lot of, dark people out here in this world, man. And this light protects you from that, man. The understanding of these scriptures, man. Having that relationship with Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai. That's you being in the light, man. And you have to fight to stay in the light, man, because you got dark forces trying to pull you out of the light into the darkness, man. You see, this is a spiritual battle, man. You do not want to get pulled out into the darkness, man. Let's get into that. All right, here's one I haven't brought out in a while. All right, heavy hitter. The book of Luke, chapter 22 and verse 31. And the Lord, or Yahweh Shai, said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. All right. You see the spiritual demon Satan out here. All right. Which is an angel on the left hand side of the Heavenly Father Yahweh. All right. He lurks in that darkness, man, and he's seeking to pull. All right. You Israelites who are trying to find the Lord, man. He's trying to pull you out of that light, man. All right, those of you that are in this truth, you have a force that's trying to pull us out of the light, man, into darkness, man, and death. You have to be aware of this, man. We are in a spiritual battle every day. I don't care if the fucking sun is shining outside and the birds are chirping. You are in a spiritual battle every day, and you have to be aware of this, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. All right? You see? And you have to be able to be aware of the signs of the darkness trying to tug at you, man. Because it starts off small, man. It starts with thoughts, all right? You see? Wicked thoughts, man. Thoughts that are against the will of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua. And we all have them, all right? Because we're in this wicked flesh. You see, but we have to be aware of the red flags, man, and address it. You can't let those red flags just sit there, man. You can't let, that shit fester, man. You see? You have to be active, man. And you're active by reading this word, all right, to know the signs to point out and to rebuke, man. You got to rebuke your own thoughts, man. Daily, man, if you have to, man. You see? Because those thoughts lead to things, man. It leads to actions. Thoughts lead to actions. And those actions, if they're, steeped in sin, it's going to lead to judgment, man. And you don't want that in these times, man. You don't want the Lord looking at you sideways, all right? And in the times we're in right now, man. You see? We're in a time of judgment. People getting fucking put to death, man. Israelites that ain't right. Israelites that let those thoughts fester in their minds, man, and allow Satan to sift them and pull them out of the truth into the darkness, man. They're going to be judged out here horrifically, man. You see? So you have to be vigilant, man, of your own thoughts, man. Okay? I'm speaking this because, I do this myself, man. Okay? I'm not telling you nothing that I don't do, man. All right? This is a spiritual battle. Let's get a precept on that, man. Actually, let's get the next verse. All right? Lord Yahweh Shai goes on to say, "But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren." You see? And that's what I'm doing right now. Lord willing, is strengthening somebody, man, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua. All right? You see? Because we have those low points, man, where Satan is fucking with your mind, man, putting thoughts in your head, man. You see? You got to fight them off, man. It might be a thought about a brother. It might be a thought, or you might be giving in to the flesh too much. You're not reading enough. You're not praying enough. Things like that, man. You got to fight that shit off, man, and get back in the light, man, as much as you can. All right? Daily. All right? The Lord prayed for the elect, so they're going to continue to fight into the end. You see, Lord willing, we're of that number. But nonetheless, it is a fight. All right, here we have the book of Ephesians, all right, chapter 6 and verse 11. "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." All right? We got to put on the whole armor. Is it talking about actual body armor, man? Bulletproof vest from the store? Nah, it's talking about spiritual armor, man. All right? We have to have a spiritual armor about us, man. You see what I'm saying? And it goes on to list that, in the scriptures, man. And that's because we're in war, man. You have on the armor when you got things coming at you, man. Things that could hurt you, that could kill you potentially. You see? And we got enemies out here, dark forces out here, all right, that are on a lot of these people, everybody outside of this truth. And then you get the spiritual forces, on the left-hand side of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua, these demonic forces, this demonic energy in the earth, man, looking to take you out. And it starts in your mind, man. You see, you have to have your mind spiritually guarded, man. And you do that by reading this word constantly, man, and praying to the Lord, man. Being vigilant. Watching over your own thoughts, rebuking wicked thoughts in the name of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua. Okay? Now it says here, next, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." Now, we started off this lesson talking about, stay in the light. This is a fight to stay in the light, because we're battling against what? Darkness, man. Okay? The rulers of the darkness of this world, man. This society. All right? All kind of dark shit is being thrown at us every day, man. From the music to the television shows, man. The people at your job. All right? you know, your family members. All right. And it's only finna increase, man. You know, those who are outside of this truth, the darkness is finna get even darker, man. People are gonna start being more and more demonic, man, as the time progresses, man. We gotta make sure that we're not being dragged away with their mindsets, man. And you keep that shit off of you by reading his word, man, and praying to the Lord, like I said. All right. And sometimes you gotta fast, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man, this is the time to fast, man, if you haven't been doing that, man. All right. Abstaining from the lust of the flesh, man. Abstaining from, food and drink for a time period, man, because that brings you closer to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. You see that? And that's what we need to do. We need to be closer to the light, man. The closer you are to the light, the better off you are, man. You can't allow yourself to start, drifting off into darkness, man. Do it fast. Let's get a quick precept on that. So here are a few verses about fasting, man. You know, you can look these things up, man. Go online and type in fasting and prayer. All right. And it'll bring up Bible verses, in regards to, these topics, man. And right here, I'm going to bring this out. Acts 14 and verse 23. It says, and when they had ordained them elders in every church and had prayed with fasting, they commended them to the Lord on whom they believed. You see, prayer and fasting goes together, man. We got to pray these damn demons off of us, man. We got to pray these wicked and dark vibrations off of us, man. That's that demonic energy that's out here looking to attach to you, man. All right. And it starts in your mind. Okay. So when you feel yourself, getting pulled away from the light, hey, you got to do what you got to do, baby. You got to pray and you got to fast, man. All right, recommended, 24-hour, no water, no food fast, man. No drink, no food, man, for 24 hours, man. And what that does is it's like a spiritual oil change, man. You see what I'm saying? You got a car, you driving your car, you got to change the oil ever so often, man, so that shit don't break down. The same thing with our spirit, man. You got to pray and fast, especially now, man. We're in that time of the Lord judging the people of the earth, man. And he's starting with the house of Israel, man. He's starting with you Israelites that know that you're Israelites, man. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of Israelites that got fringes. They're going to be put to death out here very shortly, man. All right. And we don't want to be a part of that number. So we got to do what we got to do, man. And get close to the Lord by prayer and fasting, man, if we must. All right. Staying in that light. That's part of it. The book of Joel, all right, chapter 2 and verse 12. Therefore also now saith the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning. You see? That's showing the Lord that you serious about this thing, man. When you abstain from your flesh for a period of time to get closer to the Lord, to recalibrate your spirit, man. That's showing the Lord you give a damn, that you care. All right? And it's going to take a lot of effort to make it through what we're getting ready to go through, man. All right? You get ready to see a lot of dark shit going on, man. Esau clamping down with his laws. All right? The devil coming down having great wrath. All right? People are losing their damn minds out here. All right? You need to be in the light, man. All right? Matter of fact, let's go to the next verse really quick. And he says right here, and rend your heart and not your garments, and turn unto the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushai your power, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repenteth him of the evil. You see, the Lord, man, he's merciful, man. He's gracious, man. Especially to those who are trying, man, their hardest to abstain from darkness, to abstain from evil, who are fighting to stay in that light, man. You see? That's why it says rend your heart. I mean, that means your mind and not your garments, man. Because you got Israelites out there who got the most fancy garments and whatnot, to look, royal in the sight of the people. But if you're not working on your inner man, all that shit don't matter, man. And that's to who it applies to, man. Okay? The Lord sees you when you're working on your inner man. He sees you when you're praying and nobody knows what you're praying for, man. You know, when you're in your prayer closet, as they say, all right, trying to get rid of those deep fucking blemishes that you might have in your spirit, man, because we all got them. All right. You see, and the Lord can cleanse you of those, man. And prayer and fasting is a great way to do that, man. So back in Ephesians chapter 6, I want to go ahead and go into the armor, all right, the spiritual armor. Now it says, verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Fighting to stay in the light, man. You got to have this armor on you, man. The spiritual armor. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. You gotta have 100% truth, man. You gotta have the correct doctrine, man. That's armor. Okay? You know? And the breastplate of righteousness, man. All right, moving according to the Lord's will, man. Being brotherly, man. Giving alms, man. All right? Having that heart and spirit of charity about you, man. All right? And the elder Amawan Abad, you know, he did a lesson going in on this topic. So that's the spirit, man. All right, we got to have these attributes to shelter us from what's coming, man. Okay. And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. All right, the gospel being the good news, man. All right. We know that peace is coming to us, Israelites who make it, man. All right, who are saved from the coming calamities, man. You see, we're going to enter into peace. We're going to leave off from this sorrow, and eventually all Israel's going to be in the kingdom of heaven, man. And that's what keeps us fighting, man. Okay? That's part of what keeps us fighting. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And there's a lot of fiery darts out here aimed at us, man. You see, there's a lot of fiery darts coming from all directions, man. You see? But that faith, man, that's that major shield that's going to block all those wicked tactics and left-handed demonic forces that are coming up against us, man, to try to keep us from receiving that salvation and that crown of eternal life. You see? The elect are spiritual fighters. They're spiritual warriors, man. And they ain't playing around. All right? Lord willing, we're of that number. Right? And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. Whoo, man, that's heavy. You see this? This is the spiritual armor that we need right here. And the Lord breaks it down to you right here, man. Okay? The helmet of salvation, always keeping your mind on salvation, man. That's the main goal, man, is being saved. These people out here ain't got the helmet of salvation on, man. They ain't worried about being saved, man. They're not trying to do what it takes to be saved from the Lord, man. All right? To be saved by the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. Imagine being in a battle, walking around with no helmet on, man. You finna get your fucking wig split, man. You see? You gotta have your mind always on salvation, man. All right? And, you know, it says in the sword of the Spirit, man. The word, man. Who's the word? Yahweh Shai, man. You see, he's the word made flesh. All right, but we don't see him right now with our eyes. He's not here with us on the earth, but he's with us in spirit, man. And his spirit is in this word, man. He comes in the volume of the book, and it is more sharper and more powerful than any two-edged sword out there, man. All right. Now I want to bring this out, you know, talking about that light once again. And there's many scriptures that talk about the light, man. All right, but I want to bring this out. This is Psalms 27, all right, in verse 1, the Psalm of David. The Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai, is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai, is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? You see, if you in the light, all right, then you ain't got to be afraid of the dark. Okay? The Lord is that light, man. Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai. King David knew this, man. And there was darkness all around King David, man. You see? And us being in the house of David, Lord willing, we got darkness all around us, man. But we have the light, man. We have Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. Okay? So just know, man, the world that we in is getting darker and darker as the days go on, man. Shit is getting more perverse and weird and demonic. All right, from the average, everyday person that you see at work or driving down the street in these cars on the highways. Hey, we gotta pray on the highway. We gotta pray when we, driving, out, on these streets, man. The elder apostle Rakah says this a lot. When you leave your house, you gotta pray to the Lord, man. Making sure you in that light, man. Meditating on the scriptures, man. Keeping your medicine strong, as he likes to say. Shalom to the elder apostle. Yeah, man. It's that time. So, when you see those red flags, man, rebuke them, okay? Matter of fact, hold on. I got one more. I forgot this one. Hold on a second. This is going into reproving your own self, man, and rebuking those wicked thoughts when they enter into your mind, okay? You don't let them sit there and fester, all right? James chapter 1 and verse 14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. The different things I hear that are enticing unto your flesh to get you pulled out of the light into the darkness, man. Okay, it could be chasing women. All right, it could be chasing the bag, trying to get to the money. All right, that's your own carnal lust, man. Your own fleshly desires that can pull you out of this light. You gotta be aware of that, man. It could be your ego, pride, all that shit, man. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. That's why you have to rebuke those thoughts, man, because thoughts lead to actions. And wicked actions lead to death. And the Lord is finna bring that death, man. All right? He's finna turn the death meter all the way up, man, out here, man. Except, for the elect, man. Those who are worthy in the eyes of the Lord of salvation, man. Okay? Excluding those martyrs. The martyrs, that's different, okay? Those who die for the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai, all right, to glorify his name, that's different. I'm talking about outside of that. We don't want to be a part of that, man. So I'm going to end it right there. I ain't want to make this too long. Fight to stay in the light. Fight to stay in the light. Pray and fast if you got to, man. Shit is getting dark out here, man. It's finna get darker. So I'm going to end it right there. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak with Dash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and Kwam Yasharala and the Bible Ball. Shalom.